Why hello and welcome back everyone, my name is Yu, and today we're going to be continuing playing through Chasca's story quest, which is a tribal quest for Flower Feather Clan. I don't know how long it's gonna take, because it's been pretty long so far. If this is gonna take 2 hours...
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. You came.
That's gonna be insane.
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time! Although, can't say the same for the Cuckoosaurs. Bit of a low turnout, huh?
Huh. I wonder if this is because of the devices.
Yeah, you'll see why soon enough.
Okay.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Oh. These are jetpacks.
Whoa! We're really flying!
Holy hell. And they have balls? I did see the balls on the ground, but didn't know what they were for. These are those are no wings. These are jetpacks. Dude, Fontaine is coming in clutch. They got jetpacks already, but they don't have a car.
I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Cuckoosaur.
No.
These phlogiston wings are awesome!
What's going on?
This is pretty incredible.
Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
What happened while we were gone?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called phlogiston wings.
Which is a jetpack.
It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
Oh. Well, that doesn't seem safe at all, does it? It's like flying a helicopter with a remote control. What if it falls down out of your hand?
That's incredible.
Yeah, if our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis.
Yeah. Yeah, that is incredible.
Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Cuckoosaur?
You'd better believe it. Plus, you just passed a flying trial. Right, Elroba?
Already?
Elder Alpa?
Should this really count as a pass? If we did the trial using phlogiston wings?
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a Cuckoosaur, does it?
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chasca had to ride a Cuckoosaur in a trial, right? And the whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chasca, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
Okay. This is very innovative. And it could help improve the situation. But at the same time, again, this could harm the bond between humans and Cuckoosaurs. In general. Since, you know, riding a Cuckoosaur is so much more difficult than taking the easy way out, right? People just wouldn't see the reason why they should try so hard just to be able to fly on a Cuckoosaur. At that point, people that do flying Cuckoosaurs will be the elite, you know? The very select few. It's a good invention. The sooner it's widely adopted, the better. It's an unknown quantity. You should use it with caution.
Right? That's what I think too.
It is new technology.
I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using phlogiston wings.
Yeah, it should be separate. Like, if you wanna pass the test, this current test, you should ride a Kukusaur. If you wanna have, like, let's say, a license to fly without using a Kukusaur, you should pass a specifically other test, specifically made for using the phlogiston wings. It should be separate.
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this. And now you're saying it doesn't count?
Girls, you did it once, you'll do it again.
We don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can develop a new trial format with new assessment criteria, tailored to candidates using the phlogiston wings.
Exactly. It needs a new system.
You all raise valid points. But Chasca, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice.
Okay.
We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time.
You want to take things way too quickly. No. It's a very experimental thing, and there are a lot of things that can go wrong. And we would not want to put people in unnecessarily dangerous positions.
And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for you, Junon.
Like, I understand if it's during the war, right? We gotta take what we can. We gotta use what we have. But while it is not the time for war yet, while it's the aftermath and we're trying to rebuild everything, we need to plan for the future and not just for what-ifs. What if we get attacked? We're gonna have to be able to use them. We gotta think further than that.
Hey, stop staring into space! Say thank you!
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elder Alpa.
This is not a healthy approach. Nuh-uh.
You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself.
That is correct. That is a healthy approach in your mind.
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news! Kukusaurs are attacking the merchants again!
Again? Okay, everyone, stay put while I...
You should have expected that.
Huh? Chasca?
Let's go after her. Guns and wings. What a name for a quest.
Hey, Chasca, rush off like that! And
Sorry, Paimon. You're not gonna continue talking? Okay, I'm really sorry. My god, stop.
let's fly!
There's the Kukusaurs. What a move. What the moves.
Oh, it's back! It found us again!
I still don't get why. The Kukusaur was definitely hurt. Because we saw blood on the feather. If we think like these guys hurt a Kukusaur to make this thing, and now it's back for revenge or something because it doesn't like them, the question is, what would they need to hurt the Kukusaur for?
Run! Get out of here!
Curses. She's really riled up this time.
This time.
Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings! Get back here and let's fight!
Uh-huh. I'm sorry, buddy, you guys are done for.
Stop! All of you!
Here's the Peacemaker.
Chasca! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing!
They established a connection with each other. Please don't tell me that it's one of her family. Don't say that it's mom. Don't.
What's going on? Why isn't she doing anything?
They recognized each other.
So it really is you. Sister.
Say it's sister, okay? It's not a mom.
Wait, sister? That Kukusaur is Chasca's sister?
Paimon, you can put two and two together, come on. Yeah, it's all full of scars. There's scars on the body and on its beak. I think those are not normal. It's like you're on their side.
Koya, wait!
Koya. They even have names.
Is Chasca gonna be okay? Should we go check on her?
Yeah, we should.
Is everyone all right?
We're okay. No serious injuries. Thank goodness you all got here just in time.
Koya. She did look hurt.
Chasca, are you okay?
I'm sure that after losing Koichi, she's not gonna have any of this bullshit happening to her other sister. She's gonna project her pain from loss onto her other family. And she's gonna get overprotective, she will.
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry.
You're not going to keep following her?
No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her.
Speaking from experience.
At least, I always used to lose to her at hide-and-seek when we were kids.
What are these questions? Why don't we know that by now?
Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Kukusaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister. We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would go on that way forever. Until the day I was sent back to live with the humans.
How are you flying back then? What?
Not all Kukusaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance, she's fine with me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans.
I see. That's why you knew that there was a possibility of that happening. And once she heard that there was a Kukusaur herding people, she instantly thought, oh, I know someone who might be able to do that.
When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe, so whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya.
Yeah, your father said something about you running off back to the Cucusaurs.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans. I made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya. And then, one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
Wow.
So, how did you answer her?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes.
In other words, you turned her down.
No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity. But I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today.
Really now. Well, that's difficult.
Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to.
Wow. They have such great communication with each other. Do you, understand their language properly, or are you just, guesswork?
It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. And I didn't go looking for her.
But after today's events?
If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else. Even if she doesn't want to see me.
Because who knows what they will do to her.
For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe. And see what Mutota and Elder Alpa have in mind.
Yikes. You good, girls?
What was wrong with that Cucusaur? Why was it so aggressive?
If we just let it escape back into the wild, who's to say it won't attack again?
Yeah. Some are gonna try and, hunt it down. Or I should say her. Oh my god! Bro! Ow! Is that you? Sis, you cool? You chill? Why would you attack me like that? Look, there's Mom with the grandchildren. No? Okay. I am really glad that we're getting more into it. Into her personal life, into her other family. After tending to the wounded Mutota.
I hear there's been another Cucusaur attack.
Ha! I knew it! They're wild animals, and they can't be trusted.
Hey, show a little respect. The Cucusaurs are our partners.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
And I see why people would think that, right? Because those are proud creatures. Because of their, not arrogance, but their behavior, how proud they are.
Well, now that we have the phlogiston wings, do we even need the Kukasaurs anymore?
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people who are unable, who are unfit to fly with a Kukasaur won't need to, go through all those tests anymore. And with that, the population of people that actually pass the trials are gonna decrease more and more until it's gonna be practically an elite, a select few.
Are you kidding? How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
I didn't mean it like that.
It's still a good thing to have these phlogiston wings for people that are unable to, establish a connection with the Kukusaur. So even those that are unable to fly will still have the opportunity to protect the tribe using these wings, right? That means that all the more people will be able to fight. But once again, because of that, the connection between the humans and the Kukusaurs is gonna become even worse.
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
Conflict within the tribe, yeah.
Chasca, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
What is she, Dainari?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings, and what happened with Koya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
Yeah.
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs at all.
Mm-hmm.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkan's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon.
Whoa. Well, that's huge. Hold on. That's some lore. Lord Ochkan. Lord Ochkan's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like this is the first time we actually got to hear about the infighting in Natlan. We've heard in the lore, right, in the weapon lores and everything like that the tribes weren't united specifically, and there were conflicts between the tribes as well. But all the time we've been in Natlan, we barely heard anything about that, about the infighting. Now we learn about that civilization that also was a part of Natlan. I wonder, should I call this a civilization, or was that also just one of the tribes? I don't know. But that place looks huge for a tribe.
Chasca, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
Well, I guess it is Peacemaker's job, huh?
I will.
I will help.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But...
say no more, I'm in. Chasca is my girl. Sorry, misspoke. She's my wife. The Flower Feather tribe are my friends. Chasca,
Thank you.
And don't forget about Paimon. Just leave this to us.
Yeah, she will resolve all the conflict because people worship her. See? She doesn't even need those phlogiston wings. She doesn't need no jetpack to fly. She's your god now.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that it's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
You don't say, right?
You think someone might have orchestrated all this?
The only one who I can think of so far is her. I don't know why, I don't know what's the motive. It's just all the suspicion falls on her for her behavior.
It's possible. Leave it with me. I'll look into it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, as if.
Also, Chasca, could you try to keep a low profile while you're out there digging around? We don't want to give our hand away.
Why would you need to specify that? That's I don't know, that sounded like such a backhanded comment. She's an expert at staying, like, out of sight. And yet you still felt the need to mention that. As if saying, we know how much trouble you can cause. So please don't do that right now. I don't know. I don't like where this is going.
I'll do my best.
Maybe
Okay,
I'm nitpicking.
So where should we start?
Maybe I am nitpicking. And I don't want to come off as rude and disrespectful. Because I'm just like, you know, I wouldn't say that to her face, necessarily. I'm just throwing my thoughts out there. But still, that just seemed a little disrespectful.
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with.
I have been thinking about that, and I still have no clue. She was hurt. But she could have been hurt during her attacking, so... But will she even talk to us?
Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me.
I mean, she was totally chill with you. Like, she was stunned. But then she reacted when she saw that you are on their side. You know? Like, even if just between humans, if I was fighting some kind of gang of people, if I was kicking their asses, and then out of nowhere my sister that I had conflicts with, or her brother, comes out to, you know, stop the fighting, but stands on their side. Like, that would be pretty hurtful. I know that, like, I know that they haven't seen each other for quite a while, but still. She only got angry when she saw that you were standing on their side. I feel like.
If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom.
Oh, you're taking me to see your parents already? Oh, I mean... I will be on my best behavior. Huh. Where's it gonna be? Oh my god, it's there? On a remote island? Wait, is it? It's further to the right.
Take me up!
On that small one? Oh my god. I just noticed how I wanted to say polluted, but just dusty it is down there. Yeah, hold on. Go down a little. Restore some phlogiston. So it's out there, right? Yeah. Mom, I'm home. Oh my god. Oh, what a cute little cave! With a table?
Wow, so this is where you used to live as a child?
There are even plates. Or pots.
Mm-hmm. When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd
there's a
jump
nest.
from the top of this tree, and Koya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair.
Huh.
Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform.
Wow.
After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights.
Stop! You're gonna give Paimon a heart attack!
Well, at least we know that she doesn't have the fear of heights.
Oh, really? I just thought it made a fun story.
I liked it.
Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
I can't tell if it was the same sound effect as at the beginning. I think so. I think it was the same one. Oh! Look at the color! She's so different from the rest. Oh, and then the sounds she makes. She looks more pale. Like she's getting older. Right? You know, it's like when your hair gets gray when you get older.
Hey, Mama Bird, I'm back.
Mama
The last
Bird?
visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco.
Damn. Poor man. Aw. Strange that she has to specify bird exactly.
I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon.
It's nice to meet you. You look gorgeous.
Traveler, Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In a
Chimpu.
human tongue, anyway.
I swear, I don't have any bad intentions with your daughter. I swear. I find her really cool and really nice. I really like her design as well.
Hi!
So you understand the Saurian language?
No, not really.
I figured.
I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist.
Mm-hmm.
Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them.
Yeah, I figured.
Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions.
Yeah.
Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway. As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family bond, I guess.
Yeah, the family bond. I swear, I really like her.
Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble.
Chasca explains the situation to Chimpu.
I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Through series of gestures.
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Auntie Chimpu.
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time. then could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time.
What does it mean?
She said she'll take us there.
Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
Well. Oh, uncharted territory. Well then,
Let's fly.
let's take it to the skies. Grab it! No!
Time to go.
You can do it. Hell yeah. Oh, there's a swimming one. And there's fishing as well. Let's enter. Oh my god. Is it fishing? No, it doesn't look... No, it's not. It's not fishing. It's for jumping. Okay, so it's there, right? Yeah, it is. There is a nest. Oh, hell yeah. You'll love to see it. It's here somewhere.
This is a really remote location.
Yeah.
She was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
And there's a Shrine of Depth. And the skies are so gray here. Man, I love the vibe of this place.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler. Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya first.
Uh-huh.
Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse.
Yeah, she either attacks or runs away. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's hurt badly. Is that blood on her feathers? Maybe? I can't tell. He's like, Mom! Why are you here? What you doing? You didn't give me a phone call.
Any idea what they're saying?
Shh. Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined.
Huh.
There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been
the
victim of a human attack.
Yeah, you're right. What? Byron, shut the fuck up!
No,
What's wrong?
it's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her.
Oh. The Fontaine guys kidnapped a child?
They came over the sea, under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
Chime.
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
I searched day and night, and finally found them.
Oh. When she says them, does she mean... Oh my god. You Motherfucker! You better have missed. No!
Oh, yeah! T'Pol's contraption is working like a charm! Got her in one!
Goddamn Fontanians.
Hey, there's another one! Wait, is that the one that got away last time?
Are they here just by coincidence? Hunting?
Who cares? Just get them all! T'Pol pays us per catch.
T'Pol? Shit. Nah. Nah, that's messed up. Yeah, I'm not blaming her for it. You beat their asses. I'm gonna help beat their asses.
Chasca?
Nuh-uh.
How do you get here? Quick, stop her!
Don't you even think about running away! Open fire!
No mercy to you.
Don't come any closer, or I'll... Go, Phlogiston Wings! Take me out of here! Ah!
Damn. You know that she can fly, right?
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
And yep. Well, Chasca doesn't look worried.
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Can we not throw it in the water or something?
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Oh, elemental energy.
Get back!
Chasca, be careful! Yeah. She sent it flying.
It's still going, and it's getting worse.
Send it flying!
Guess we need a more permanent solution.
Oh.
All right then.
Throw it into the water or something? I like this comic style. You! Holy hell. This is really nice. I love this comic style. Chasca throws the malfunction trackball into the distance. Moments later, a huge explosion rings out over the ocean.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, and you were gonna sell this to other people that could have also just exploded mid-air. Huh. That can still be arranged. Traveler's got jokes. Yeah, my guy. You ain't going nowhere.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
I am... No, it was...
You still there lying to us? Yeah, you tell him.
Well, she says it was you.
If you still want to deny it, we have other ways of making you talk.
Just tell me, who sent you here?
T'Pol. T'Pol.
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild Kukasaurs we can find.
Huh?
And he also said that this Kukasaur has become a thorn in his side, so it needs dealing with urgently.
What?
T'Pol? Huh. Sounds familiar. But where from?
So where is he now?
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face.
Interesting. Such a cool shot. This is so cool. I wonder if it has anything to do with Ochkanatlan. Ochkan. Maybe it's like a descendant? I don't know.
And whenever we trade Kukasaurs for Phlogiston Wings, we deal with his henchmen.
So you didn't even make those wings?
Uh-huh.
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here to make them look like they're imported.
I see.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
Why does he want you to catch cuckoosaurs?
I don't know. Honest.
Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer?
She's so badass.
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that gives us some clues.
Well, there's at least that.
This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the track balls is drawn directly from the cuckosaurs.
How so?
What?
I don't get that.
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep talking.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed.
Jesus Christ.
But the cuckosaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary, then...
Using children.
That's enough. So the cuckosaurs you took, where are they now?
At least they're alive.
T'Pol should have them. But no one knows where he's based, apart from him and his henchmen. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
In that high place that we saw in Act 2? Huh. I guess this means we can't go after the ringleader yet.
T'Pol. T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name. Maybe it was...
Chasca, traveler.
Alpa. God freaking damn it.
That voice! It's Appa!
Although, no, okay. I thought that there is no way that she would know about this place, but because there was a huge explosion, that makes sense. It makes sense, okay.
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Since they are patrolling Natlan, they would notice the huge explosion.
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Let me fill you in. The music is daunting.
I don't believe it.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Huh? So he's a member of your tribe then?
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather clan, I'd definitely know him.
Shall we... Damn this music, holy hell. Shall we head back to the tribe and do some investigating? She seems to know something.
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies, so he wanted to join our flying squad.
The Children of Echoes? That's rare.
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Cuckosaur's approval.
Mm-hmm. So that would explain why he would want to find other means to soar the skies.
In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
I guess that's where he invented it?
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the cuckoosaurs.
Potentially. But it's so dangerous. The fact that he made effort to bring these to the Flowerfeather clan, it could be as the means to sow the seeds of conflict as one, and two, to specifically make these things malfunction and kill some people in the process.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Could be.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the cuckoosaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Yeah.
Easy, Chasca. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile?
Then you do it.
The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with cuckoosaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further.
I guess.
After all, many are mistrustful of the cuckoosaurs after recent events.
So you're saying we should keep it on the down low for now and try to find the actual mastermind behind this?
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the cuckoosaurs and slip some mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
Slips, okay. Bribing even.
But Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child!
And nobody knows that. We didn't know about that.
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence.
You mean we need to catch T'Pol himself?
Bravo! My thoughts exactly.
Yep.
In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll escort them back to the tribe. I'll take the other members of their crew into custody too. They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Alright, Alpa, I'll trust you.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is gonna be the key to resolving this conflict. Let's hope the Children of Echoes have some info on him.
Let's hope. Poor Koya, Jesus.
Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. I have to fix this situation before it spirals out of control. Mom, sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly.
Man. Everyone departs, leaving them alone. If you're worried, go ahead and follow her. Don't worry about me. Mom can take care of herself. Got it. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I feel like I don't know, man. If Chasca is gonna lose another sister, bro, this girl will be the Navia of Natlan.
Says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find him?
Let's start by talking to someone we know.
Yeah.
It'll be faster that way. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
Chief Bakal.
Wakey, wakey, Shilonen!
Wakey, wait on the tree?
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
I was wondering if we're gonna see her. Oh my god. What a ma'am. Sheesh. I was wondering if we're gonna see her like resting on a tree like she did in the teaser. Did not expect that to be during Chasca's story quest. Seems like you two both love climbing trees.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craft...
Huh.
Oh, sorry.
T'Pol. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think that's Puma's child.
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently.
Apparently. Puma. You would know about Pumas, wouldn't you? Is he in the tribe right now?
Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him?
It's a long story. You try to explain what happened simply and briefly.
Phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like no more rest for me today.
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
Uh-huh.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
Oh, she made the gun for you. The flying gun?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted.
Interesting, okay. So Shilonen is basically the craftsman that makes all these crazy inventions around Natlan. Roller skates, the drill, maybe the drill? I guess so. Mavuika's glasses, well, that's not something like that crazy. A flying gun!
But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that. His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much.
I see.
Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. Your best bet is to chat to his direct family. I'll go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I won't be long.
Okay. Well, now. I certainly did not expect that turn of events. For us to get into Children of Echo's territory.
Time to go.
A short while later at Shilonen's
I'm back.
workshop.
Allow me to introduce to Paul's mother, Puma.
Paul's mother? Oh. I thought she said, allow me to introduce you to Paul's mother.
Hello, we're...
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to.
Okay. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
Huh?
Yeah.
I disowned him long ago. He
Damn.
is no child of mine.
Damn. Okay.
All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. Oh, we tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed.
So you disowned him. Okay, I guess that's your family stuff. I'm not gonna judge.
And then when he left us, he spouted some nonsense about building a workshop in the sky to avoid the constant criticism of us ground dwellers.
I mean, you also were the one to leave him at the young age, so... So, like,
He left his notebook behind. Whatever questions you have, you can look for them in there. I am done talking about him. He's no son of mine. He never called me Mom anyhow.
Well, that just happened.
Wow, they've really fallen out. I'm sure wasn't expecting that.
So I'm guessing it was direct parallel between them and Chasca and her parents, her human parents. But we've seen how much her parents care about her. That's why I have so much respect for her father. I guess Chasca's gonna realize that she needs to spend time with her family more. With both of her families, I guess.
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even bother to show his face at the funeral.
Damn. Maybe he didn't even know, because of him being out of touch.
If you ask me, that was probably the final straw for Puma.
I guess.
I'll go keep her company. If there's anything else you need, just come and find me.
She's got personal grief going on.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck, Shilonen.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we got now, right? What's in there?
Well, we've practically confirmed already where his workshop is, so... Yeah. Log number 97. The experiment was a failure. As expected, the technology of Okkanatlan, the Cinder City, is not easily replicated. Ochkanatlan. So okay. I was wrong about him, having his bloodline coming from that place, Cinder City. But he did have a connection to it. The one where he tried to replicate their technology. Fascinating. I wonder what technology is there. The floating device, bereft of the relic's support, fell quickly. Is that a power output issue or a weight issue? It seems that we'll have to rely on components obtained from Cinder City for the time being. Log number 120. Those blasted British Boers. How dare they question my ideas? It's just a few smashed workshops. If we cannot even take such a minuscule risk, how can we ever surpass our predecessors? Whatever. The relic remains within my possession. As long as I continue my research, I will surely make progress. So he has some kind of relic. Potentially from Ochkanatlan. Log number 133. Even Father and Puma refused to support me now. Yeah, he didn't address her as mom. But he did address his father's father. Put up to it by those Vulgarians in the tribe, I'm sure. But so what? So what if no one in this world supports me? I have my own ways. It is time to leave this place. My dream is the entire sky itself. Bro dreamed big.
Some early designs for the phlogiston wings, and some theorizing about an airborne workshop.
Yep.
Ochkanatlan, the Cinder City. Looks like that's where he got his technological inspiration from.
Which is really fascinating. I have not seen anything regarding technology from that place. I've only seen a bunch of stone.
So, was
in the
he
distance.
serious about the workshop in the sky? But that's such a big project for one person. Do we think he actually pulled it off?
Actually, look at the balloon sketches. Haven't we seen that somewhere before? Yep. And also, he's got a gang of his own now. He's got people following him. So, it's not like he's alone.
Oh, yes. The one the trial arena that was super high up!
That balloon has been there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up there, but what if that's the wrong question?
What do you mean?
What if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view?
Ah.
And it only descended to its current height due to some kind of malfunction.
In other words, it could be...
Part of T'Pol's workshop?
part of his workshop? No way. Are you telling me that we're gonna get like a domain in the sky? Above the clouds? You're joking.
Seems likely. If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole time, that would definitely explain why Isidore couldn't find it.
Isidore.
I totally called it! But how do we get up
Good for
there?
you, Paimon.
Chasca, can you even fly that high?
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance.
I see. Well, I don't really want to let you go there by yourself. Maybe I can indwell a Cucusaur and fly there with you.
I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic T'Pol mentioned in his notebook.
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way.
Can you fly up that high, Paimon?
Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude. Also, would you really expect Paimon to go up there and take on T'Pol all by herself?
What do you mean by herself? Jessica's gonna be there with you.
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. I'm not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know.
Okay.
Oh, good point. We should go ask Elder Oppa.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too. Let's head back and see what they suggest.
Mutoda as well. Maybe he can make like some kind of air balloon. Hold on, what? Oh, Shalon. What's up?
How's the sleuthing going?
We're good for now. How is Puma doing?
Hanging in there. She seems to have calmed down now. I'll check in with her again later.
Alright.
I think something about handing you that notebook meant she was finally able to let go of a few things, so maybe this was for the best.
Yeah, for her. I guess. Well. Yeah, this took quite a turn. It's quite a long quest. Oh wait, it's these guys.
No more Cucusaurs. We want phlogiston wings.
Still arguing.
Have you gone mad? The Cucusaurs are our partners.
So, guys?
Chasca, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe. Have you made any headway with your investigation?
Yeah, we sure did.
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
I could see that, yeah. If things are still escalating, even though we've rounded up the merchants, maybe there are other parties out there fanning the flames too.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need.
Yep, and that's the sky. Chasca explains what you found out about T'Pol and your
A relic
theory.
from the Cinder City? So Ochcon's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
Yep.
An
Ochcon.
airborne workshop and a hot air balloon above the trial arena. And that's where you're trying to get to now?
Any ideas how we can get up there?
Neither phlogiston wings nor a Cucusaur can take you that high up.
Even a Cucusaur.
Do you really think that's where T'Pol is hiding?
Yep.
You know what? There might just be a way.
Hell yeah, Mutoda.
Really?
What do you got in mind?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow.
Are you saying there's like a huge one? Like a big one?
But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
Oh. To concentrate all of it in one spot?
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build up the pressure there?
Precisely.
That is
With all the gaseous
smart.
phlogiston flowing through one spout, it would create a high-pressure wind current.
I can see that.
And then we just ride it up into the sky!
Yes, it has its risks, but with Chasca's abilities, I think she could manage it.
It's an extremely risky approach, but I agree that it's feasible.
So Chasca, if there are, like, some teleport waypoints, you can activate one and I'll be there with you.
If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial grounds. She can explain how to block the spouts. Chasca, if anyone has a hope of seizing this evidence from the high heavens, it is you.
It is her. Even though I don't want for her to do it alone. And she won't. I'll be with her. I hope. I hope that we won't get, like, a trial with only Chasca. Because she's there alone. I hope that won't be the case. It would be cool, though. It would be cool. So, how's your day? You hurried to the trial arena and
Goodness
explain.
me, that is a very bold idea.
Maybe so, but we have to act fast. What's the quickest way for us to block off the spouts?
From a technical perspective, I'd have to advise taking some measurements and carefully planning this out first. But I'm guessing that's not what you want to hear.
Right.
Then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See the solid phlogiston over there?
Uh-huh, we need to drop the crystals on it.
Our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structure has formed inside, making it highly damage resistant. It's not without its weak points, but unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't be threatened.
So, what happens if we do strike them all at once?
It'll collapse.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, and I saw the tutorial now that shows that Chasca's ability can, like, aim at all the weak points.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up.
You're right about rough and ready. Sounds like my kind of plan.
Well, good luck, Chasca. It's all on you. Alright.
Look! There's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout!
The right angle. There's 4 spots. No! That's not what I wanted to do.
Open fire!
Bow. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Got it. That's so cool. Wait, I'm constantly restoring phlogiston now.
Open fire!
No, that's... Nope. I'm just seeing the phlogiston stains on my screen.
Let's fly!
Okay. Kapow. Oh, that's it. Phew. Nothing really changed over there. Not now, I can see. That is so badass. Okay, Chasca. It's time.
It actually worked! But wait, how are Paimon and the Travelers supposed to get up there?
It's a wind current. We can use the glider.
Koya can give you a lift. She's actually been following us this whole time.
You were able to tell. Yeah, I can see her in the background. Okay. Do you think she will, you know, allow us?
Wow, Paimon didn't notice at all.
Why didn't she come and join us?
Well, probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans. Or maybe just me.
Aw.
But right now, we need her power.
And this looks really nice. With phlogiston flowing in the air. Right on cue.
Whoa, you didn't even have to summon her.
Yeah. Hey, Koya.
Yes, up there. That's probably where Chime is. Alright, let's go have a little talk with this T'Pol.
I'm still, like, wondering if she's gonna allow me to ride her. Alright, Chasca. You're beautiful as hell.
Paimon's never flown that fast before.
Oh no,
Ready to
Paimon.
throw up.
you can let it go, Paimon. At least we made it in one piece. One Piece?
Aha. Just as I thought. It might look like a regular hot air balloon from the outside, but up close, it's clearly been heavily remodeled.
So can we, like, repair it a bit and it will take us up there?
And sure enough,
Above the clouds?
it only descended below the cloud line because the custom-built machinery malfunctioned.
Can you tell what the issue is?
I should be able to figure it out with DePaul's notebook.
Yeah, true.
Thankfully, I know a little DIY from fixing up my guns when they're having issues.
True.
That should just about do it. Now all it needs is a nice hard kick.
A kick?
Maybe that works on your guns, but...
Uh-oh. Paimon, brace for impact.
Huh? We're really moving!
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like a pretty solid kick. Okay, what's it gonna look like? I'm so excited to see this. Holy shit. We're above the clouds.
The workshop in the sky! Oh, you gotta
Oh
see
my
it to believe
god! It's huge! Dude! How did no one else notice it? Being built and brought into the... This thing is bigger than the J Chamber.
Makes you wonder why T'Pol even bothers with phlogiston wings when he has tech like this.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced.
Yeah.
Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. For someone like T'Pol who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
Uh-huh.
But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of prototype wings for himself, right? Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them?
If he can come and go freely from this workshop, he's probably already built those prototype wings for himself.
But this doesn't add up. If he's already achieved the power of flight, then he must have bigger dreams we don't know about. But what?
Maybe he wants other people to feel like him as well. He's like, fuck cuckoo sores. You guys can join me.
With any luck, we'll find the answers in his workshop.
Or from him directly. If he's a if he's a willy, if he's a villain, he's surely gonna monologue about that. Oh my god, I can see the cages already.
Cocosaurs! Seems like the merchants...
Oh. Sorry, Paimon. You go. You go. Also, by the way, I never actually got to see her normal attacks. Bow. Again. Alright. Slick. Oh my god. I love that. It's so rough. No. Okay, flip. Like Yoimiya, practically. Alright, and the last one. Okay! Damn, stylish. Okay, it was like a charged shot. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Oh my god. Life on the edge. Cat couldn't see it. Okay, that's really stylish. I really love that. Yeah, this workshop looks... Oh my god, bro. I cannot believe this place exists above the clouds. Bro. Sun. Can you imagine what this place looks like when the sun goes down? Holy shit, man.
Let's fly.
Yeah, so there are no, like... There's no full bridges here. Ah.
Why won't it fly away like the others?
Maybe it's hurt.
She's still breathing, but barely.
Yikes.
By the looks of it, T'Pol was using these cages to extract phlogiston from the Kukasaurs.
Damn.
Once a Kukasaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to move. We'll have to come back for these ones after dealing with T'Pol.
There's another notebook here. But they... Too weak to move. When we drain our phlogiston when we're in the Kukasaur state, we can just, you know... We don't fly exactly, but we glide.
Let me see. Looks like a record of his phlogiston research. Log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the airborne workshop.
Support of something. Probably the relic. I'm guessing.
Even though it relies on the relic for 80% of its power supply, I've at least taken the first step.
Oh, okay. By the way, what an awesome mask. Huh. So it's something different from the relic. He relies on something that relies on the relic.
Log number 348. Research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up production very soon.
Yeah, trying to replicate it.
Has proposed a name for this groundbreaking invention. The phlogiston wings. I think I'm getting close. Soon I will achieve my dreams.
Your dreams, like what? You're already in the skies. So someone...
Log number 377. Encountered some issues with the new smaller model phlogiston wings. The gaseous phlogiston showed some volatility during the refinement process. Thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the refinement experiments. But after so many past failures, I have to prove that I will succeed this time.
Redacted. Who that is a person, that is someone. And since they are deliberately hiding who that is, I'm wondering... Could it be someone... It's someone either connected to Ochkanatlan, or potentially one of the Harbingers connected to the Fatui. Because such a huge scale of an invention, I feel like Sandrone could be interested in this place. Potentially.
Log number 114. Ran an experiment using cucosaurs to refine gaseous phlogiston. It was a success. Log number 117. I have started recruiting merchants and hunters to capture wild cucosaurs.
Uh-huh.
Log number 121. Major breakthrough in the efficiency of phlogiston yield.
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Based on the context, it should be someone's name.
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his other notebook. Guess he has a benefactor.
I doubt it's the Torre.
Did anyone else notice how the numbering system in this notebook suddenly changed halfway through?
Yeah, I did notice that, actually. That it started from the beginning again, like... Huh. Yeah, and the tone seemed to change a lot, too. His personality, his mind started to change? Bro got lobotomized. That still could be marionettes, still could be.
We haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Grab the notebook and let's press on.
Man, this place is so sick. This quest is so sick. It was very interesting, but to get to this place... Man... It's legitimately a huge, huge jade chamber. But built without that special jade.
Never seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you?
Thank you for your suggestion, Paimon. Bow. Fascinating that so much traversal here is not, like, specifically made for, you know, people. Exactly.
Take me up!
Unless they are able to use some kind of flying technology now.
What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot.
Ah, so it's... Gotcha. Why would he need that? Okay, hold on. I might need to reload a bit. Yeah. No. Nope. I don't even know who I have in my party. This is bad.
Time to go.
Okay. We're still good. We're still low-key good. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not. Yeah, yeah, let's just restart. Oh man. Okay. That's better. I never thought we'd see a location like this in Genshin. A flying city. Holy hell. It's practically like a flying city. This is insane scale of an arena.
It's T'Pol's henchman. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out!
Yeah, they have some kind of prototype wings on them. Are you gonna use them? No, they will not.
Be free!
Locked on! Open fire!
All right.
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Let's fly! Open fire!
Okay. Yeah, I can see why people would, you know, follow this project.
Here! More of T'Pol's notes!
Let's hope there's some useful information inside. You scout T'Pol's notes for info.
Log number 403. Introduce me to some new comrades who fully support my ideas.
Someone introduced. Huh. Maybe it's not someone from the Fatui. Maybe it's someone from the tribe, exactly. Because if someone is from the tribe and speaks to the people, they would know who doesn't like Kukusaurs and who still wants to fly, so that they could, you know, whisper them a little information on the sly about this place going on. It could be someone from the tribe.
I told them that some Saurians are blessed with wings, and some people with natural gifts, while the less fortunate among us can only look on longingly as they seize the skies.
I still have my suspicions regarding the Elder.
But I also told them that progress can erase individual differences.
Oh my god,
Think
the
of
lighting.
the tools humanity has made to fight back against wild beasts. The law we have put in place to even the playing field between the strong and the weak.
Question, how do people breathe there? It's so windy there.
I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. With our phlogiston wings, the power of flight will no longer be for a select few to enjoy. Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share.
That is nice. That is nice. So maybe that was his dream. Not just for himself, but to everyone who dreams of searching the skies. You know?
I only hope that when we finally achieve this goal, we'll be proud of me.
Oh. He seeks approval from them. That's interesting. Definitely not his parents.
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, what a wonderful world that would be. If only it were possible. We could respond faster. And so many tragedies could be prevented.
Good intentions. All starting with those.
But
Going
T'Pol,
downhill.
What about the Saurians you're draining dry of phlogiston?
Yeah. Fuck other life. Our lives are more important.
You're not sharing the sky. You're stealing it.
What an expression. That's a nice expression. That is true.
Bad move. I won't let you get away with it.
Chasca. And of course she would feel this way. Because she is the only person who's connected to Kukusaurs the most. She would sympathize with them out of everyone. She would sympathize with them the most out of everyone.
I'm fine. Let's keep moving. I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Yeah, I guess that's some rage within her waking up. Boiling within her. I wonder if she's gonna snap at some point. I feel like she might as well just snap when... Not when, but if her sister dies. The fact that she's here with us is not a good sign. I have a bad feeling about that. Can I reach this? Nope. I almost missed the button. There you go, buddy. Unable to fly. And we shouldn't forget that. So, stains of fighting. We should not forget that Capitanos Fatui were also researching phlogiston through the Saurians. They were caging them as well. At least Capitano was not opposed to the idea. Maybe he was. But he definitely did not stop it.
Take me up! Locked on! Open! We freed all the Kukasaurs we could, right? Oh, that's a huge win already! Go us!
Is that all? Oh my god, there's more platforms there. Holy hell. How do you get up there from here? That's insane. I was wondering, how did they lose this balloon? But given the scale and how huge this place is, try keeping everything here in touch. Something's stuck. Uh-huh. Got it. Oh my god. There it is. Okay, hold on. That's where we came from. Okay. That is where we came from. Already huge containers filled with phlogiston. I have a feeling like, again, Chasca's sister is gonna sacrifice herself to save the baby. I have a feeling. Especially given its shape. The shape she's in right now. She's still hurt.
Looks like we've reached the center of the workshop.
This place is ginormous. It's incredible.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
And that means we didn't save everyone yet.
Let's search this area for now. If we still can't find Chime, we'll double back.
Okay. More notes.
Chasca, Traveler, come quick!
What did you find?
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of T'Pol's notebooks!
Let's give it a read. Just in case it gives us any clues on Chime's whereabouts.
Alright.
Log number 428. We decided to restart the experiments on phlogiston refinement, but without telling.
Uh-huh. Who's it gonna be? What's it gonna... The reveal is gonna be there. I'm wondering who's it gonna be. I hope it's Sandrona. I hope it is.
This is the final obstacle to the success of the Phlogiston Wings project. We cannot fall at the last hurdle. Log number 436. Earlier today, suggested using Kukasaurs as an intermediary to extract refined phlogiston. It's certainly feasible, but... Anyway, as long as our secret experiment succeeds, I'm sure won't bring it up again.
Oh. So he was low-key against it. Am I reading this right? Like, this redacted person suggested to use Kukasaurs to extract phlogiston from them, but this guy's like, Yeah, but if we do it my way, we won't need to do it. So he low-key tried using a different method. But probably because he went behind this person's back. And mind you, the log is still 40 something there. It's still in the 400s. What if because he went behind their back, they got angry, they lobotomized him, and it's like he started all over again, already following their plan. That's why he started, like, logs all over again. There are two people who could do it. It's either the Torre or Sandrone. And I don't think we're about to see the Torre tonight. Well, I don't think we're gonna see Sandrone as well, but this seems like something she would do. Turn this person into her marionette, you know?
Log number 443.
Oh, God.
We will conduct the experiment tomorrow. But birthday is coming up, so hopefully we'll have a birthday surprise for her.
It's her. It is her. Okay, it's either Sandrone or, again, someone from the tribe. I really want this to be Sandrone, but I have a feeling like it could potentially be the Elder. I have a feeling that they stayed in touch with each other when this guy, you know, came to the Flower Feathered clan. And this shot just shows that someone was listening in on them.
Log number 444.
444. And they disappeared. What happened?
Huh? Why is this log empty?
Something went wrong, and I'm assuming from that point, the logs began anew.
I guess whoever wrote down the log number was prevented from recording the results.
There's more, let's keep reading.
Log number 0.
It's all gray. It started from the beginning. What happened?
We lost many comrades in the accident.
Oh.
Among them are friends, lovers, and children.
There was an accident. Okay. Doesn't seem like he was lobotomized, though. Seems like he decided to take a step back because the project that secret project that he was doing didn't succeed. So I guess he decided deliberately to turn back to the plan that he was suggested before.
But we cannot stop now. We will keep their legacy alive and carry their dreams forward. As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus all our efforts on phlogiston extraction from live cucosaurs.
Yep. Okay, so he did it on his own volition.
They are arrogant beasts whose existence in the wild serves no one but themselves. Their true worth lies in their sacrifice for the sake of human progress.
I see.
To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the airborne workshop closer to the Flower Feather clan, even as we continue to expand it. All this we do to create a world where the skies are for all of humanity to share.
For humanity, yeah.
All this we do to make T'Pol's dream a reality.
Oh, T'Pol question mark. T'Pol's dream. All this. Okay, that just that was weird. That ending was weird. Potentially this could be like a way of telling the story as we read this note from T'Pol's perspective. But maybe T'Pol actually died in the accident and someone took over his project. And we didn't realize that the logs started anew from a different person. Either that, or he got lobotomized. One of the two. One of the two. Either it's a different person, or he's a marionette now. And I really want this to be Sandrone.
Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering has started over from 0, it kind of sounds like this is someone new. Does that mean that T'Pol's already...
But in that case, who have we been pursuing? If there is still this T'Pol who's still around, if we are gonna find T'Pol, like, I think this will be basically a confirmation that it's just a puppet.
There's also a letter tucked in the end of the notebook. It's from Puma.
Puma?
T'Pol, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is to send this letter to the Flower Feather clan.
Okay, I feel like this is the confirmation that it's not Sandrone, but it's someone from the clan. Because if Puma sent the letter to the clan, someone had to bring this letter to his base. Odds are, it's the Elder, probably.
Your father is gravely ill. Oh, I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit him? Please.
None that makes more sense. Because I asked the question before, how would he know that the father is dead if he's in the skies?
I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. All you ever yearned for is the sky. And your birth mother.
Birth mother? So Puma is not... they are not his real parents. Hold on. Now that's interesting. This gets more deep. Now I see why they didn't exactly have a really tight connection with him. Familial bond. Could the Elder be his mother?
But we'll still be waiting here for you if you do come back. This may be the last chance you'll get to see your father.
He did say that he wanted to make them proud. That redacted person. Which probably is his mother then.
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Huh. Well, she did say he never called her mom, but Paimon assumed she was just venting.
Yeah.
We know that T'Pol's father passed away quite recently, and this letter looks recent.
Yeah.
By contrast, the writing in this notebook is old and faded.
Interesting. So T'Pol's probably long gone. And that's why he wasn't able to, you know, come to the funeral.
It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away himself.
That's crazy. That means that, yeah, whoever continued is his real mother, I guess. Which is, yeah, it has nothing to do with Sandrone then, and I was just crackpot theorizing. Shame. Yeah, I think you'd really like this place, Sandrone. Me screaming at the top of my lungs into the skies. Then T'Pol's birth mother, the benefactor who founded this workshop, the real ringleader behind all this. Is it the Elder?
If we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flower Feather clan, why T'Pol always yearned for the sky, And how he got his hands on a relic from the Cinder City.
Even Cinder City, yeah. Wait. Yeah. It is her. It's 100% her. Yep. It's the Elder. Alpa, or whatever her name was. Because she made a trip to the Cinder City, to Ochkanatlan, at some point. And she said that she returned with nothing but injuries. But given that we know that information, that she was there, she's probably the one who found that found this relic there.
It all points to one answer.
Yep.
That's right. T'Pol was my child. He was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope. I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her days as a valiant rider, soaring the skies. Not an aimless, wingless nobody. But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe. We fought about it constantly, until the love we once had for each other was gone.
So he took the son and moved to the Children of Echoes. Found a new wife. So that's why he addressed him as father. Well, he didn't address Puma as mother. Because he knew she wasn't his mother. But the father was biological.
He started a new family. With another traveler who was also looking to return home. And I went back to the Flower Feather clan. Alone.
Alpa?
Yep. Alapalala. Alapala.
I had no idea that despite being raised among the Children of Echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the skies. Can you imagine, Chasca? The joy and surprise I felt when he showed up at my door, asking to join the flying trials. Or how proud I was when he said he wanted to prove his own worth, rather than relying on my position as elder. And then the anguish that overcame me when he was rejected by the Kukusaurs and became wingless, just as I had after my injury.
Voice sector popping off, okay.
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
Hell yeah, you do. Once again, I barely feel any sympathy. I do. Low-key. But also not. It is tragic, it is. What happened with her family as a whole. But it doesn't really excuse her actions and what she's been doing.
Don't take this the wrong way, Chasca. I'm not here for a fight. I just want to talk. Isn't that your preferred way to resolve things?
I knew I was right not to like you.
I trust you've learned of T'Pol's wish on your way here. A world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. If only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have to lose their wings again. Our aerial prowess will be greater than ever before.
Until someone explodes in the skies, yes.
War will never again come at such a great cost. The loss of Koichi is a tragedy that need never be repeated.
Oh, you dirty bitch. She knows how to strike a nerve.
So tell me, Chasca. Do you really wish to see the phlogiston wings forever grounded and gathering dust?
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused.
You mean the argument back at the tribe? It was a necessary measure. Sometimes this is the only way to accelerate the pace of progress.
It's not just the conflict in the tribe, it's the conflict between humanity and Saurians. Between your tribe and your neighbors. But of course you wouldn't care. She wants to get rid of them for good.
Is a mother harming her children when she coaxes them into swallowing a bitter pill? Of course not. It is a brief moment of suffering for the greater good, and the child would come to understand this in due course.
Bro, you literally stirred away a child from a mother. Like, I don't think you have any right to be saying stuff like this right now.
The phlogiston wings are that bitter pill. We will never progress as a tribe if we cling to the scraps the Kukusaurs offer us. Once the people have embraced the phlogiston wings, they will never look back. Even if they learn how the refined phlogiston is sourced. They will convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Kukusaurs is a small price to pay for our dominion over the skies. But this I had not anticipated. I barely had the chance to introduce the phlogiston wings to the tribe before you found this place.
Your plan was hardly foolproof.
True.
Yet, it can still be salvaged. Chasca, traveler, you are the hope of humanity. I'm sure you have your doubts about my methods, but know that my love for humanity and for Natlan is genuine.
For humanity, maybe. For Natlan as a whole, certainly not.
You know me, Chasca. And you know that I've always treated everyone in the Flower Feather clan as my own children.
And of course, yes, this has been a thing with human progress. The more humans make progress, the more they hurt the earth, right? The more they hurt the nature. That's just how things have been in real life as well. So, it's not like I'm one to judge her for doing this, even though the world does it. And if you replace the phlogiston wings with, you know, a smartphone, with internet, with the roads we enjoy today, we still enjoy all of this, even though we had to sacrifice nature to make our life easier. But this is still an animal abuse, which is unforgivable, so yeah. Even though it's not exactly right, and humanity is trying to, you know, follow the right path, restore nature to the world, trying what we can to save the planet. The progress is still gonna come. There's still bound to be losses on the way to that ideal future where we can, you know, enjoy what we have without causing harm to nature.
As fellow humans, surely you can understand my perspective.
It is definitely food for thought.
Hey, quit the quips! This is serious!
This is serious, Paimon. This is the world we live in.
Alpa, Natlan doesn't belong to humans alone. And truthfully, neither do I.
Fair enough. Again, she is the best person to represent the other side of Natlan, away from humanity.
How many times has the Abyss invaded Natlan now? And yet despite how much stronger it is than us, Natlan still stands as a nation of humans and Saurians. Peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. Because social bonds are what hold a civilization together. Weren't you the one that taught me that?
Social bonds. And yes, this is something that's force. And yes, this is something that's imposed by force.
And yet you would break the bond we share with our Saurian companions to take more power for ourselves? That's as stupid as hacking your own arm off to use it as a club.
They are wild beasts, driven purely by instinct. How could they possibly understand human social bonds?
You can see where she's coming from, right? You can definitely see it, especially given that, well, we've had a lot of stuff like this happening in the real world as well. It is an issue that we're battling with now.
Ugh, how did someone like her ever become a writer?
True, actually. Maybe Kukusor instincts are not so different from ours. Because clearly she had them fooled too.
Ha! You overestimate them. They bow to the strong and shun the weak. That's all there is to it. They never gave Tepal a second glance when he was at his lowest, nor me when I returned injured from the Cinder City.
And again, once again, you can see where she's coming from. You can see why she has that hatred towards Kukusaurs. Because of how beastified they are.
It's all about survival of the fittest for them. Plain and simple. They obeyed me once I proved myself stronger than them. But the moment it serves them better, they'll abandon me in a heartbeat.
You're wrong, Alpa. They only reject the wingless because they don't want to fly anyone to their death.
Chasca, I will promise you this. Only the unruliest wild Kukusaurs will be used for phlogiston extraction. The ones who have nothing else to offer to humanity.
Holy shit, you're such a hypocrite. Survival of the fittest, you say, huh?
Well, that's too bad. Because I know a few unruly wild Kukusaurs who don't think that idea is gonna fly. Namely my mom, my sister, and me.
Get it? It's not gonna fly. And maybe you're also not gonna fly when I push you off this place. I'm a bit too far now. Oh, okay.
And the others? To us, they're friends, family, even children. So if you want to put any of them in one of your cages, you're gonna have to go through us.
Is that right? I knew you might be difficult to convince. Maybe this will change your mind.
That's why she has the child. Yeah. It sweeps. Yep. Saw that coming.
Chime!
How'd she know?
Opa!
Careful! Don't make any rash decisions. Unless you want to see her suffer.
Oh no, that's one of the extraction cages!
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away. Luckily for them, our strongest warrior and our most powerful ally aren't there to stop it.
The what?
Take control? What are you planning to do with Mutota and his supporters?
Merely accelerate their inevitable downfall. They cannot stand in the way of progress forever. It is not the move I wish to make, but I'm afraid you and your friends forced my hand.
Uh-huh.
And since you insist on imposing me too, I have no choice but to keep you here until the dust has settled.
Okay. You wish?
So that's what you meant by I just want to talk. You never intended to negotiate. You just wanted to stall us.
No, Chasca. I genuinely hoped I could win you over. You are the strongest warriors we have. Put down your weapons, and I promise you that no harm will come to this young Saurian.
Well, she can just open the cage with one arrow.
I just
No.
need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so.
Weeks?
While my people consolidate their power.
Uh-huh.
Then, I will give her back to you, and you'll be free to leave.
You really think the Pyro Archon is gonna let you get away with a coup?
As long as the majority supports our vision, even the Pyro Archon cannot meddle in our internal affairs.
Your vision is deranged, and the Flower Feather Clan will never support it.
You sure about that? Then wait here and see. Time will tell.
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe fights back, Mutota's in grave danger!
Stop delaying the inevitable! Drop your weapons and get into the cages, now!
Damn.
She's still holding Chime hostage. Is there really no other way?
I don't think Chasca's sister is gonna go into a cage without a fight. I don't think she will. I'm sorry, Chime. I might have to do something unmotherly. Do it, Mom. She's gonna die, isn't she? Wait, what? I don't want to be a burden. What kind of warrior would take me? What kind of warrior would that make me? Is the child... That's messed up. The child wants her to sacrifice themselves. The child wants her to sacrifice it. Sacrifice it.
Koya?
What's happening?
Huh? What are you yapping about? Stand down. Drop your weapons, now! This instant!
I don't like where this is going.
No! The relic!
Now. Okay.
Farewell.
Give up, Alpa. We're negotiating my way now, and this ain't your strong...
Hey, something's up with this relic!
What's with the relic? What's happening? What's with the relic? Oh, it's gonna blow, isn't it? Oh, no, oh. Nah, this is bad. The Cucusaurs are still in the cages.
No! What is she doing? She'll bring us all down with her!
But why? We stabilized the relic!
Maybe it got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of something fast, this whole workshop is gonna fall apart.
It's gonna fall on... Oh my god. The clan is in danger.
No. They're directly beneath us. My beloved tribe!
Leave the workshop to me. You deal with the relic. If we don't solve this problem at the source, this whole place will come crashing down.
Okay,
I have hydro. I can deal with the fire. Okay. The explosion is gonna happen, but Chasca wants to throw it as far as possible.
It's too powerful. This ain't a toy like last time. I don't think I can just throw it aside.
Shit. No. 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 I see where this is going. Shit. No, Koya.
But we need to get it far away before it explodes. Then the tribe will be safe, and so will this workshop.
Shit.
Koya, remember when we were kids? Come on, let's take this thing high up into the sky.
Shit. I don't think Koya will survive this.
Don't worry. I know I can get rid of it before it explodes. We're talking some surface wounds at most.
You sure? Because I don't know if Koya is gonna take any risks.
All I need is for you to catch me at the end. Just like old times.
Okay, okay. Chasca wants to do it herself. Alright. Chasca, be very careful. I know you're not gonna die, but still. Again, this comic style. Manga panels. Amazing. Come on, girls, you got this.
I can't hold it back anymore. We have to go.
Come on.
Don't be insane!
Alpha attacks Chasca from behind.
Alpha, what are you?
Damn it!
You're a fool, Chasca! Why would you choose such a risky solution? We cannot entrust the safety of our tribe to this wild Saurian!
Uh-huh.
I'm the fool. You really think you can stand a better chance than me?
Damn. They're fighting about who can save this place. Is she gonna fly off into the sky and blow up with it? I think she's crazy enough to do it.
Sure. It may be asking too much for an ex-wingless to escape the blast radius in time.
Oh, she thinks she can make it.
But I can fly it a safe distance away. Even if it's the last thing I do.
No, she's ready to die. She is ready to die. Oh, here we go. That's a cutscene. She's ready to die.
Here. This should be high enough to save the clan.
Ah, there they are.
What? You don't get to die a hero today.
Come on, girls. Koya, don't die. Oh, Chasca's so cool. Come on, girls. You got this. Hell yeah, Night's Blessing. Oh my god, so epic. Holy shit! Yeah, I knew this would happen. Shit. Oh, sevens. No, she's fine. She's fine. Oh my god. Thank God. She's fine. Bro, that would have been devastating if she died.
Koya, are you hurt? Let me take a look at you.
God. Okay, please tell me she's fine. She will be fine, right? It would be really tragic, but yet really beautiful for her to die from that, but that would hurt Chasca so much more. Which I don't want happening.
What do you mean, I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from the blast?
She cares about you.
Accident? Yeah, right. Seriously, you're as stubborn as ever.
Huh. Sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it?
Chasca, Koya!
things looking here?
All taken care of. All it took was a little DIY. Our geostructure, okay?
I think that's putting it mildly.
We used a bunch of our elements. I wish you got to see Ether pop off, you know? With Hydro, Geo.
I owe you one. Again.
It's okay. I'm just glad you're safe. She may.
Oh, but be honest. Do you still think Kukasaurs can't form bonds?
Yeah. That was a real bond right there.
Mom, I'll figure out the refinement problem. I'll find a way.
He was against it. He was against it from the very beginning.
You don't need to worry about it. I just need some more time. That's all I ask. Please just trust me. Just this once.
Aww.
The Flower Feather Clan yield to the strong. And it's up to the winners to define what strength means. So it looks like it's my turn to yield.
And you ended up following the same rules that you despised. How the turntables. Poor Koya, man. At the very least, she's alive. At the very least.
Koya! Koya!
Hopefully. No. If Koya dies, Hoyoverse, what are you doing? What is this? You're not gonna hurt my girl that bad, right?
So, you're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion?
Hold on, what? From this shot, it looks like the tribe is in disguise. It's not because of the explosion.
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure. The blast barely touched her. The reason she fainted was old injuries playing up, compounded by overexertion in recent days.
Okay. Okay, so she's
The moment she
fine.
finally relaxed, all the built-up stress finally caught up with her. And no wonder. Honestly, she's just like you.
Ooh, man. It was intense.
Anyway, now you know how we feel when you go off risking life and limb.
Yeah.
Your mother and I would both appreciate it if you lived less dangerously. You know she wrote to me from the Masters of the Night Wind, just to scold me for not doing enough to keep an eye on you.
So she lives in the Masters of the Night Wind. Oh, that's cool. Huh.
If she wasn't so busy with work, you can bet she'd come back here and chew us both out in person.
I'll find an opportunity to apologize to her. I promise.
There we go.
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay? And don't get me started on all the checkups you've missed.
Come on, you said you let her... cut her some slack.
Got it. Got it. Huh? Koya? You're awake. I'll go let everyone know.
Hey, but we're not done talking.
Again, trying to avoid the topic.
What are we gonna do with her, Even after everything that's happened, she still hasn't figured out how to start the conversation with you. She keeps saying, I don't think Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to open up and have an honest conversation.
Yeah, she's always been that way.
For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul underneath. You'd think as a peacemaker, she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family after a falling out.
True. I guess because it's more personal, it's more difficult to do.
She must have been a handful growing up. Thank you for being there for her.
Aw, that's so wholesome. I love this guy. Cusco.
And of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky.
Koya, Uncle Cusco, we're here!
What were you talking about just now? Hey, the chief is here.
Ha! I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chasca ever again.
Okay, whatever you say.
Cusco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all thanks to Koya and Chasca's efforts that the airborne workshop didn't come crashing down on our heads.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask. They didn't hurt you while we were gone, did they?
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators tried to arrest me, I was out coaching Koyer and Junan.
No, really?
The two of them were a huge help. They took care of things while I went around rallying the resistance. So, in the end, Alpa's would-be revolt didn't really get off the ground.
Nice choice of words.
And as it turns out, not all of the wingless want to see our dear Saurian friends replaced with phlogiston power gizmos.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you got mixed up in this, by the way. We should have caught on to Alpa's scheme sooner. We could have saved so many Kukasaurs from getting hurt.
Is she gonna be more chill with people now?
Most of the airborne workshop has now been dismantled. We've just left one small, harmless part intact, and repurposed it as a jail for Alpa and her cronies.
Really? That's amazing.
Let's see how they like being locked up in a sky prison.
Yeah, that's true. Are they gonna be fed at least? How the tables have turned. How the turntables, yeah. Time they got a taste of their own medicine.
So, it looks like there's just one last conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker, you're up.
Aw.
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? And now they have. But I still have no idea what to say. Koya, I just want to say, I'm sorry for how things went down back then.
She never hated you. There's nothing to be sorry about. Human or Saurian, we all grow up and form new bonds with new family and friends. And now I've come to understand why you chose to stay among the humans.
Huh? Does this mean you're not mad at me anymore?
That's right.
There's that family likeness coming through again.
Paimon, zip it.
But that day, when we ran into each other...
She wasn't angry at you. Alright, I was angry in that moment. I thought you were their accomplice. Yeah, she wasn't angry at you as you. She was angry because you were with them. Her anger was directed towards them. And the fact that she saw you on their side. It had nothing to do with you as a person.
Huh? So then, when did you finally make your peace with it?
Oh my god! Hey, whole family's here, look at that. Hey, slow down!
Oh, it's Chime and Chimpu. They're here too.
Bro fell headfirst into the ground. Mom, are you okay? Mom is fine, love. We're all doing well. I guess it was when it was my turn to embrace a new family of my own. Hell yeah. Guns and wings. Wow. What a quest. Holy hell. Okay, I'm sure that they went back home and they are not gonna stay with humans. But my headcanon is that these two are they. This is Koya. This is don't kill me, please. Yeah, this is my headcanon now. They stay here. That's them. Almost the whole family is here. Grandma is out there somewhere, chilling. Alright. Wow, that was a quest and a half, holy hell. I don't know what to say exactly with it. It is a complicated topic that's, you know, been the source of conflict for a lot of years.
I see.
Like, in our world. In real life. Of course it's best to, you know, do what we can to protect the earth we live in. We live on. But the progress never stops. There's only hope that, you know, at some point we will be able to make peace with the Earth and live here properly without causing it any harm. We'll just hope that this time will come sooner rather than later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, my playthrough of this quest. And I'll see you all with some world quests to go. So, see you soon! Toodaloo! Yeehaw!